What's up guys, it's me your boy SteveRandom here, and in today's video I am going to be reviewing NAVITUS Parfums from Steven from REDOLESSENCE. First of all, Happy New Year's Eve to all of you guys. If you guys don't know Steven from the channel REDOLESSENCE, I'm going to link his channel below. He released his own brand. Very new, but unfortunately I couldn't really buy a full bottle without actually testing it. So then he released a discovery set. Oh, and I forgot to mention again, like I did in the Jeremy fragrance video, but I'll insert this in the beginning of the video, but this was not sent to me from Steven. I bought this myself, and the price for this currently is, I'm checking as we speak, $50. It's limited edition, or limited time offer, I mean. For $50 you can get 7 samples and smell the whole 7 fragrances, or pretty much the line. Right now it's out. That's a pretty reasonable price, honestly. $50 to smell 7 fragrances and really to be able to judge and see if you're going to get the other fragrances. But nonetheless, let's move on and get into the video for his 7 new fragrances. I believe it's 7. So we're going to get opening to this. We're going to get opening and smell these on some test strips and see how they do. So here is, on his channel he did show opening it up and just showing the whole presentation, but if you guys haven't seen that, I'm going to show it right now. Here it is, NAVITUS Parfums, discovery set, and here are the names of the fragrances on the right here. I'm going to start off by saying sorry if I mispronounce these names. I'm just not very good at pronouncing stuff, and today as well, if you guys didn't realize, I'm actually sitting down, so this is going to be more of a calm, sort of go in depth kind of review. Even though it's a first impression, it's going to be more in depth, I would say. Let me know if you guys like this more sit down and chat kind of videos, because I wanted to change it up. I want to really smell these fragrances because I'm eventually probably going to buy the ones I like from this, so that's why I'm testing them out. Overall though, I can smell a smell coming off this box. I don't know if it's one of the fragrances or it's just, a random smell from the box, but it smells kind of nice. There's a smell to it. Hopefully nothing leaked, but I'm trying to figure out how to open this. I am really stupid at the moment. Oh. Wait a second. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I should have just remembered the video. So you just pull on this little tab, it's magnetic, it's really nice, and wow, would you look at that. Everything's labeled, really nice presentation, pretty simple, but it's really effective, You don't need much more than just having the fragrance name right there, and having the sample right there. So let's start off with the first one. Okay, so the ingredients are on the back, but it doesn't tell you the notes. So I'm just gonna have to go check on the notes real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have the notes here. I just want to make this sort of a good first impression. I just don't want to go off very blind. I haven't looked at the notes, but I have them up. They're on the tabs. But the first one we're going to start with is NAVUS. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. That's not going to focus, but you guys know the gist. This is NAVUS as the first one, and let's give it a shot. Let's smell it. First impressions. Here we go. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm going to be 100% honest, and, Steven, I hope you appreciate the honesty. This is not, I don't dislike Steven, I don't have anything opposed to him, but I just like being honest to you guys so you guys can fully understand what's going on. Right off the bat, I get a little bit of a light REDOLESSENCE vibe. It's definitely very bergamot, very zesty, very citrusy at the top. This is off initial spray, and this is on a test strip as well. I know on skin it will be a lot different, but I can't first spray these on skin because then it's going to be going off my skin chemistry, and I don't actually know if that's how the fragrance will smell. But off the tester strip, I'm getting, very citrus vibes, very fresh opening, really a bright opening, very fresh. To me, it resembles a little bit of REDOLESSENCE Parfum Cologne, but it's not really a full exact clone. It's not even a very close representation. It just has 1 or 2% maybe like 5% of Roja Dove in there. And because it's very fresh, it's very bright, just like the Roja Dove Elysium Parfum Cologne. When it first is sprayed on, it's very bright, very fresh, kind of like this one is. So the notes are, I'm reading this off my laptop, which is to my right, but the notes are bergamot, grapefruit, neroli, orange, pink pepper, juniper berry. As the top notes, heart notes are amber, ylang ylang, rose, and jasmine, and the base notes are musk, vetiver, and cedarwood. Right now, it's kind of getting a little bit woodsy at the Drydown. I can smell a little bit of a rose vibe, a little bit of some musk and vetiver. Definitely vetiver was a huge starter because that's where I was getting that, bright open from. And with the bergamot and the pink pepper and the juniper berry, they also really go heavy in hand. Overall, it's a really good fragrance. It's really, I feel like, going to be a mass appealing fragrance to the people that want to just smell good, go on with their day. It's definitely a casual scent. Also could be a little bit formal, but it's mostly casual. So that's the first one, NAVUS. I'm going to come back to this as the Drydown, but for now, it's pretty solid. Alright, so the number 2, I'm going off how the Discovery set is. This one is Intimus. I don't think my camera's going to focus because it's very small, but oh, it's right there. Yeah, Intimus. Hopefully you guys saw it, but I hope you guys also trust me enough to know that I'm spraying Intimus on here. Let's see how this one is. Alright. Wow. Before even smelling the sample, or the spray, whatever, it's the test strip, I'm getting nice vibes from it. This is a really nice one. I like this one. It's really fruity, but it has this nice quality to it, which I can't really describe at the moment. But it's almost like it's definitely gave me an impression of a little bit of like a pink pepper, bergamot kind of vibe, kind of that mass appealing vibe, but it has this nice sweetness to it, which might be the sugar and the vanilla mix, it's a really nice sweetness. I love this one, man. Really good. Off the bat, when I first got that first whiff, right before I put it to my nose, it's really a nice, sweet fragrance. Really nice. Gives me a little bit of an impression of Versace Eros. Just a little bit. If I had to compare it to something, a little bit. I'm not saying it's exact copy, nothing like that. It's just a little bit of an impression. Actually gives me more of a Versace Eros Flame impression. And yeah, it does have this like pepper, definitely a pepper vibe. For this one, the top notes are bergamot, lemon, apple, orange, floral notes, pink pepper. Heart notes are geranium, amber, lily of the valley. And then the base notes are patchouli, oak moss, toasted sugar, vanilla, wooded notes, and musk. Or woody notes and musk. This is really nice. This definitely beats Intimus, or what was it? The NAVUS. It definitely beats NAVUS for me. This one, Intimus, is definitely, right now, number 1. It's really nice. Really sweet, really nice. Number 3 is Promas, I think is how you say it. Oh man, I'm mispronouncing this so bad, but I should remember how to pronounce these, but okay. Promas is next. Okay, first of all, I'm getting a heavy green vibe from this. Pretty interesting. It's an interesting fragrance. It's very heavy on the green notes, but it's not green like green Irish tweed. Not that kind of green. Not spring green, but natural green. Kind of smells like I'm smelling a tree right now. Kind of not like in a bad way, but it's really very heavy. It's a very heavy texture. It's really good though. I like this one. It's nice. It's definitely more of a different fragrance. It's not one of those mass appealing. It's more of a heavy, I can't tell what that is, but it kind of smells woodsy. It's like oak moss a little bit. It's very heavy on that. This one has top notes of bergamot, green mango, grapefruit, rosewood. Patchouli is the heart notes, jasmine and cedarwood. And then the base notes are oak moss, labdanum, dark amber woods, and musk. Oh wow, actually, it's starting to dry down to a little different scent right now. It's becoming sweeter. But it's definitely heavy on the patchouli, definitely heavy on oak moss, and I think it probably is the rosewood that's giving this like heavy wood vibe, almost like you're smelling like oak moss right in front of you. It's really heavy, but it's a nice heavy, it's a pleasant heavy. It gives me very natural vibes on this one. But yeah, it's really good. So far, nothing has been disappointing. But Intimus has been number 1. Promas, I'll come back to, but this is a really nice one. I feel like this Drydown will really be good. Absolutio. Alright. Wow. This is also really good. It's a different type of sweet take. People were comparing this to Baccarat Rouge 540. To me, honestly, it smells like a complete Baccarat Rouge 540, like a full Baccarat Rouge. It's not 100% like it. It's even better, to be honest. And I'm being 100% honest with you guys. This smells like it's a whole fragrance, you know, it's like complete. Versus Baccarat Rouge has this something about it that's very piercing, which I like, but it wasn't my go-to kind of scent. I like it, but it's not the go-to. But this one, Absolutio, it's really nice. It's got this sweet vibe to it, but it's almost like I've smelt this before, the sweetness. It's not from Baccarat Rouge, but it's like just I smelt it somewhere in the world. I mean, yeah. And the top notes for this one are almond, saffron, and cinnamon. I'm definitely getting a sweet almond vibe, really sweet almond vibe. And the heart notes are apple, toffee, even adding to the sweetness, to be honest. And then the base notes are ambergris, oak moss, caramel, chocolate, driftwood, and musk. And this one is a really nice fragrance. I don't really think it's similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm like not saying it smells like it, but obviously it does have some similar vibes, like the almond and the saffron, which give it a similar vibe. But to be honest, this one way better. Way better. I'm gonna be honest. This is way better than Baccarat Rouge. Maybe it's not as unique. Maybe this one's not unique because it kind of feeds off that DNA, but it's nowhere close to me and Baccarat Rouge 540. And I'm being 100% honest. I don't care what you guys are gonna say or what some people like are gonna say. Oh, Baccarat Rouge is so much better. No, I think this one's more complete. I think probably though it has to depend on the performance in that. Because I know Baccarat Rouge is very strong in performance, which I do like. And maybe this one might not be as good, but I'll have to test them out more and see what's up. But this one, really, really nice. Really nice. So, Absolutio might be second after Intimus. So, Virtus. Wow. Off the bat, this is different. It's very different. It hits different. I can definitely smell, again, a nice freshness, but it has a spicy accord and it has this dark accord, like almost like it's cardamom and woods. For sure, there's a lot of woods in there. Okay, I'm looking at the notes before I even say them right now, and I'm picturing what I'm smelling in my head because I can see the notes. So it has a lot of mango and honey accords, which give it a nice sweet fruity vibe, which is it's nice, but to me, it's not one I would wear like to impress people with. I would just wear it, or I would have it to smell and enjoy. It's definitely a good smelling scent though. I definitely don't, I can't disagree with that. It's very good smelling. Probably it's going to be a nice attention grabber, but it's not going to be one that I would see many people like really being like, wow, what smell is that? It's more of a, you appreciate this, I think. Wow, that's really nice, man. Good job, Steven. Good job. This is really nice. So Virtus top notes are bergamot, cardamom, davana, nutmeg, and saffron. And heart notes are honey, beeswax, absolute, mango, fig milk, cinnamon, and clary sage. And then base notes are tobacco, patchouli, vanilla, labdanum, absolute, musk, ambergris, benzoin, and driftwood. And to be honest, reading these notes, I feel like a lot of notes have been, reused, but they're differently though. They've been used again and again, but differently. And this one, man, it's really nice. It's different. I haven't smelled anything like this. It smells really nice, really sweet, but none of these are overly powering. They're all well blended. I feel they're all whole, kind of a wholesome fragrance. There's nothing really that's hitting you hard. There's more of like elements that are coming through. Like there's the top notes coming through, and then there's base notes, and it's well blended, really well done. Really exciting stuff, man. I'm gonna go broke after this because I'm gonna be buying a few of these at least. Virtus, really nice. I didn't spark anything for my liking, even though mango is one of my favorite fruits, but it just didn't spark anything to make me gravitate to buying it. But for example, Intimus hit me hard with some good stuff. But Virtus is still good, don't get me wrong. Let's move on to the ouds. I'm interested to see how these ouds play out because so far all these fragrances have been somewhat non-aggressive. They've all been pretty smooth, pretty well blended. So I wonder if the oud is going to be heavy or just kind of chill, you know. So this one is Oud Imperium. I'm sorry if I haven't showed you guys the samples that I've been spraying on, but I hope you guys do trust me enough to say, you know, those are the fragrances I've been spraying on. This video is going to be long AF. Okay, we've moved on to a different world right now, because all those fragrances we smelled were somewhat mass appealing. This one's more mass appealing, but I don't see it like it's not mass appealing in like attractive or compliment wise, but it's more people will like this, you know, if they like oud and they like that, because it's not that heavy. It's not any stanky oud, but to me it's not a smell I do like. Just something about it that's like giving me a vibe I don't like. The oud is very though tolerable. It's not heavy, but it's just I don't know what's in there which mixes with the oud, which is not something I like. This one, top notes are apple, lavender, lemon. Hard notes are jasmine, vanilla, lily of the valley, and woody notes. And then base notes are natural oud, amber, nugar motha, gaiac, tonka bean, musk, and sandalwood. It smells okay, but to me, nothing really good about this. Just from my perspective, I wouldn't buy this one, not because I don't like oud fragrances and that. It's just one that doesn't really mix well to my nose. I think it could be the lemon and the oud mix. I just don't find it very appealing. It actually, to me, smells kind of bad. Yeah, this isn't my thing. Oud Imperium, won't be buying that one. But you can't impress everybody, right? You can't just impress everybody with one fragrance. So, Oud Imperium, not so good. Let's try Oud Luxuria, and the color of this, probably the darkest one out of all these, but let's try it out. Okay, off the bat, I'm getting something I smelled before. Wow, this is very oud heavy, but it's not a heavy like stanky oud, but it's definitely a Middle Eastern kind of vibe I'm getting from this, because I have been to the Middle East quite a bit. I've lived there for also a little bit, but wow, this is not something for me either. I can appreciate this because I'm smelling a heavy oud vibe, but it's a smooth oud. It's really smooth, really well blended oud, but it's just, I don't know if I could wear this, or I don't even know if this would be very sort of fragrance that you would wear and then people around you would be like, oh yeah, that smells good. They would probably have their noses covered, to be honest. This one, and I know you guys might be saying, well, maybe oud is too old for you, or your nose might not be yet developed for oud. But the thing is, I've smelt a lot of oud fragrances since I first started to now. I understand the differences. Because honestly, I would say I've probably smelt about 600 plus fragrances in 2019. All behind the scenes. It's not all on video. Sometimes I would travel to a big city and just go ham in the store and just smell everything they have. My nose has definitely developed over a period of like 2 years of doing reviews, probably even more. I think of 2.5 years I've been doing reviews, but it's definitely developed, and I can feel it because I've smelled so many fragrances recently, and like not even recently, but in the year of 2019. But this one ain't for me. Oud Luxuria, top notes of Turkish rose, orange, pink berries, leather, cinnamon, and saffron. Hard notes are rose, jasmine, osmanthus, and geranium, and base notes natural oud, incense, labdanum, amber, and musk. And I think that's where I'm getting the Middle Eastern vibe from. And I've lived there. I'm actually partly a little bit Middle Eastern, but yeah, this one, I think it might be the incense mix with the leather. It's really heavy leather, but it's a smooth leather, and now it's becoming more smooth actually, and I'm liking it a little bit more. But we'll get back to this one, because this one I might like. Oud Luxuria I might like, but who knows for now. So let's go back to the beginning. I believe this was the first fragrance I had. Yeah, NAVUS. NAVUS, pretty nice. Really, right now, it kind of smells okay. It smells kind of average right now. Dried down to a way different scent compared to REDOLESSENCE. Way more different now. It smells very green now. Could be the jasmine and the mix with the amber. There's something in there that's sparking a little bit of discomfort. I mean, not discomfort, but it's just not attractive for me right now in the Drydown. So it could be the ylang ylang with the amber and that, but the Drydown isn't for me on this fragrance. NAVUS, no. not for me after the dry down. So NAVUS is out. The opening I would rate a good 8.5 out of 10, but the dry down I can't really rate it. It's not for me. So NAVUS is out. Second up is Intimus. Intimus is nice. It's still nice. Dry down is very, very nice. Right now it's definitely become more chilled down on the sweetness, but yeah, really, really nice still. Appreciate that one. This is, I'd probably give an 8 out of 10. Really nice fragrance. Intimus might be my next buy from NAVITUS Parfums. And then let's see the other one. Premise, really nice, but just has too much of a greenness to it, which it's not very appealing. Again, but it's a really nice opening, this one. Let me spray it again, actually, because yeah, the opening is really like not harsh, but it's really precise. You can smell a heavy ingredient, which I believe actually could be the oak moss, musk, patchouli, and green mango mix, I think, in Premise. But Premise, I would give a solid 7 out of 10. Then we have next up, we have Absolutio. Absolutio, kind of the same as the opening. It's just more dulled down now, but it's the same style when it opens up and dries down. It's pretty good. I like this one, but now it's kind of... So my camera stopped because I reached a 30-minute mark, which is really a long video, so I'm gonna have to cut this down quite a bit. But this has really been a slow video, so sorry about, the long video, but I hope you guys are enjoying your New Year's Eve. If you're watching this in the new year, well, Happy New Year to you. But Absolutio, pretty good, pretty average. I would give this a 7.5. Kind of has too much of a vibe to Baccarat Rouge 540 to me. It's not 100% similar, but just to me, it gives me a little bit of Baccarat Rouge 540, which I don't really want because I would rather have one or the other. So, Absolutio, 7.5. And I hope everything else is still in video. I hope nothing got deleted. Please, nothing got deleted. I hope. I would not like to do this again and just smell all these when I've given my first impressions already. Oh wow, Virtus actually kind of looks darker compared to the other freshies, but Virtus, pretty nice. So pretty nice dry down. To me, it's okay. Virtus has now been okay. It's still good. It's just the opening and the dry down are pretty similar. Doesn't really develop or change much, but it's okay. Yeah, Virtus is nice. I would give this probably a 6 out of 10. And then we have Oud Luxuria here. Oud Luxuria, same kind of vibe, just more subtle now, and I kind of like it now. It's okay. Just has this heavy leather oud combo, which I've never kind of smelled this leather oud combo, and it's different, but it's a nice combo. But to me, it's not for me. So Oud Luxuria, I would give a 4 out of 10. Here we have Oud Imperium to end the video with. Okay, Oud Imperium is actually kind of nice now. Okay, I like this one now. I think it's definitely more subtle, but it has changed since the opening, and which I like. It's now changed into more oud, but like a little bit of almost has this like flowery feel, It's really nice. Now it's kind of nice. I like the dry down on this one more than the opening. So Oud Imperium, I appreciate more the dry down of it. It's definitely now more like lavender. It's definitely still oud, but it's just more lavender now. But yeah, it's nice now. It kind of smells more clean now versus when it first was sprayed on. But this one, I would say, I would give a 7 out of 10 on. So overall, pretty good overall. That's been the video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know. And yeah, I'm excited for 2020. Different, whole new start. Honestly, 2019 was probably my best year in terms of fragrances. As I said, I've smelled really a heavy load of fragrances. I've also bought a lot more fragrances, and we'll probably end up buying a lot more too in 2020. And yeah, that's been it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did like also this setup of just sitting down talking to you a lot, let me know as well. This is a really long video, and I don't know if you guys are going to watch this whole thing, so I don't know how I'm going to cut it down, but we'll see. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's been a good year. I've got a lot of support from you guys in the last year. And yeah, hopefully next year will even be a better year. And I don't know how I'm gonna top 2019 off. Actually, no, 2019 I uploaded in the beginning of the year and I uploaded in the end of the year, but I smelled fragrances all year round. It's been interesting, so I'm going to try to stay consistent in 2020, try to make it a good year in terms of uploading and in terms of just being fragrance involved. And yeah, that's been it. Peace.